Sunlight bathes the school playground, alive with the joyous sounds of children's laughter and playful shouts. Amidst the lively chaos, Max confidently threads through the crowd, a picture of youthful exuberance. He weaves and dodges with impressive agility, showcasing his playful mastery of the playground's terrain. Each move is executed with a flourish, capturing the carefree spirit of recess. Sunlight floods the classroom as dust motes dance, the scene filled with the quiet tension of a lesson about to unfold. The teacher stands before her students, her face etched with worry as she addresses the attentive class. "Do not go near the big slide. It's being fixed," she warns, her voice resonating with genuine concern. Max rolls his eyes subtly, a silent rebellion brewing beneath his seemingly innocent gaze. He thinks he knows better, a dangerous assumption hanging heavy in the sunlit air. Sunlight streams into the classroom, illuminating Max's unfocused gaze as the teacher's lecture drones on. His eyes are glazed, lost in a world far removed from quadratic equations and historical dates. In his notebook, doodles emerge, a testament to his wandering mind. A subtle smirk plays on his lips, hinting at a rebellious spirit. He's utterly oblivious, lost in his own world of mischief and daydreams. The air hangs heavy with the weight of impending doom, unnoticed by the nonchalant Max. Under the bright day, Max watches kids play, his eyes drawn to the forbidden slide. His foot taps, a silent drumbeat of longing against the cheerful backdrop. The slide gleams, a tempting dare in the heart of the playground. Other children's laughter echoes, a constant reminder of what he can't have. Max's internal conflict intensifies, desire battling against the rules. Sunlight bathes the school playground, alive with children's joyous screams and laughter. Children soar on swings and seesaws, their carefree energy filling the air. Yet, Max stands alone, a stark contrast to the vibrant scene. His shoulders slump with the weight of boredom, a picture of quiet restlessness. He watches the other children, a silent observer in his own world. Under the bright day, Max moves towards the big slide on the school playground. Yellow tape surrounds the slide, a stark barrier against childhood joy. His eyes dart around, a silent question of whether he is alone. A furtive glance confirms his solitude. The coast is clear. He pauses, the forbidden slide looming, a silent challenge. Ignoring the teacher, Max steels himself, a rebellious glint in his eyes as he resolves to proceed with caution. With a surge of defiance, Max mutters, "I'll be careful." A promise, tinged with youthful recklessness. The yellow tape sways gently in the breeze, a silent barrier between safety and the unknown. Max ducks beneath the tape, his heart pounding with a mixture of fear and excitement, ready to explore. Sunlight bathes the school playground as Max approaches the towering slide, his eyes wide with anticipation. His small hands grip the cool metal of the ladder, each rung a step closer to adventure. With determined steps, Max begins his ascent, his face a mask of pure, unadulterated joy. He pauses midway, the playground stretching out beneath him, a world of endless possibilities. A rush of excitement floods him as he nears the top, the promise of the slide just within reach. At the summit, Max hesitates for a fleeting moment, savoring the thrill before the plunge. In the bright school playground, Max triumphantly climbs to the top of the towering slide, ready for a thrilling descent. A sudden, sharp intake of breath breaks the cheerful atmosphere. Disaster strikes as Max's foot unexpectedly slips on a loose panel, shattering the promise of fun. A gasp of surprise pierces the air, hanging heavy with suspense as the playground's joy turns to potential danger. The world seems to slow as Max struggles to regain his balance. Sunlight bathes the school playground as Max gleefully slides down, anticipation etched on his face. The carefree descent turns jarring as Max tumbles, an awkward landing awaiting him below. A sudden thud echoes as Max hits the ground, the playground's vibrant energy instantly stilled. Pain flares, contorting Max's features as a sharp cry pierces the air, shattering the playful atmosphere. Tears well in Max's eyes. The joyful playground transformed into a landscape of sudden, stinging pain. Sunlight glints cruelly off Max's twisted, bruised leg. Mud-stained clothes cling to him, a testament to a recent fall or struggle. The playground looms, an uncaring witness to his pain. Each detail tells a story of vulnerability and silent suffering. A stark image of youthful innocence shattered. Sunlight dapples the school playground as Max sits alone, hugging his leg near the slide. His face is etched with a deep regret, a silent acknowledgement of a mistake. A solitary figure against the vibrant backdrop of the playground, lost in thought. The colorful slide looms beside him, a stark contrast to his somber mood. He is a portrait of remorse, isolated in the midst of what should be joy. Amidst the lively chaos of the school playground, Max stands isolated, his small figure a portrait of solitude. The sounds of children's laughter fade into a dull hum as Max's shoulders slump with unspoken regret. He whispers to himself, his voice barely audible above the noise. "I should have listened." His gaze falls, lost in the dirt, each scuff a mark of his despondency. Tears well in his eyes, blurring the bright, colorful world into a hazy reflection of his inner turmoil. The school playground buzzes with joyful noise, a vibrant backdrop to a silent drama. Max stands alone by the swings, a solitary figure in the cheerful chaos. A flicker of concern crosses the teacher's face as she spots Max, her gaze drawn to his isolation. Her footsteps quicken on the asphalt, a silent promise of comfort cutting through the playground's cheerful noise. Sunlight paints the playground in long shadows as the teacher kneels beside Max, concern etched on her face. She gently probes his leg, her touch cautious. A slight breeze whispers through the leaves. "It looks like a bit of a scrape, Max," she says softly, her eyes filled with empathy. Her voice is gentle as she asks, "Does it hurt a lot?" Sunlight streams across the school playground as the teacher kneels beside Max. With gentle hands, she unwraps the bandage, her expression a mix of concern and reassurance. Carefully, she cleans the wound, preparing to apply a fresh bandage from the first aid kit. The playground stands still, the air filled with quiet as the teacher finishes bandaging Max's leg. Bathed in sunlight, children's laughter echoes across the vibrant playground, a symphony of youthful energy and freedom. Amidst the joyful chaos, a teacher kneels, their gentle presence a beacon of calm and understanding. Eyes meet at the same level, a connection forming through earnestness and empathy. "Rules are here to keep you safe," the teacher explains, their voice a soothing melody in the playful symphony. "Listening can protect you from harm," they add, instilling a sense of security and awareness in the young minds. The school playground bursts with children's laughter and shouts under the bright daylight. Amidst the cheerful chaos, young Max stands still, intently listening to his teacher's words. A subtle flicker of pain momentarily clouds Max's youthful face. The fleeting pain gives way to a dawning understanding, a new reality settling in his eyes. Max absorbs the implications, his expression mirroring a blend of innocence and newfound knowledge. The playground's joyful sounds now contrast sharply with the quiet shift within Max. Sunlight bathes the school playground as Max stands, thoughtful amidst the colorful chaos. A slow nod dawns on Max's face, a subtle shift from defiance to understanding. The playground sounds fade slightly as a realization washes over him. He grasps the idea that listening means safety, not control. The playground is still full of sounds, but now, Max is listening. Sunlight streams into the classroom as Max sits at his desk, a newfound focus in his eyes. He leans forward, his expression shifting from passive to engaged, absorbing every word. A spark of curiosity ignites within him. prompting a thoughtful question to form. His hand rises, a beacon of his intellectual awakening, breaking the monotony. The teacher pauses, acknowledging Max's raised hand, a moment of anticipation filling the room. All eyes turn to Max, the quiet student now at the center of attention. Under the bright sun, Max watches children play in the school playground, a serene smile gracing his face. He observes their joyous, carefree movements, absorbing the scene with quiet satisfaction. A subtle battle plays out within him, a conflict between risk and safety. His eyes reflect a deep contemplation, weighing the allure of adventure against the comfort of security. He tamps down the impulse to join the daring games, a conscious choice, a silent vow to remain within the bounds of safety and observation. The school playground buzzes with bright colors and youthful energy. A child tumbles to the ground, disrupting the cheerful scene. Max extends a hand, his face etched with genuine concern. He gently helps the fallen child to stand, offering support. A newfound sense of responsibility shines in Max's eyes. Empathy radiates from him as he ensures the child's well-being. In the classroom, a warm smile graces the teacher's face, a silent nod of approval directed towards Max. Sunlight floods the room, each ray a spotlight illuminating the subtle shift in Max's demeanor. Dust motes dance in the golden streams, a visual echo of the newfound lightness in the air. The teacher's eyes convey a sense of encouragement, fostering the warmth within the classroom. Max receives the silent affirmation, his improved behavior shining through the classroom. The sunlight emphasizes the positive energy, creating a halo effect on Max. Sunlight bathes the school playground as Max begins to walk away, his silhouette growing smaller against the vibrant backdrop. A subtle smile graces Max's lips, hinting at a quiet victory and newfound understanding. The playground, now behind him, echoes with the laughter of children, a stark contrast to Max's introspective mood. Each step Max takes carries him further from the playground and deeper into his reflective thoughts. The air is filled with the promise of new beginnings as Max carries his valuable lesson forward. Under the open sky, Max walks alongside his father in the vibrant park, their figures framed by the lush greenery. A stern "Do not enter" sign looms ahead, its bold warning arresting Max's steps as he approaches. Max halts, his expression thoughtful as he looks up towards his father, a silent promise in his eyes. "I'll listen this time, Dad," Max declares, his voice clear and sincere, echoing in the open air. A tender moment of understanding passes between father and son, sealed with a simple, unspoken trust.